Yo, peace, YouTube world, Zayla23 coming at y'all with another video, man. Y'all already know, gotta get this wisdom, gotta get this knowledge, gotta get this divine understanding, man. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, man, I'm sending you a heart full of love. I'm sending you peace. I'm sending you health, high vibrations, focus, forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and just do your best, man. I'm sending all of that. I'm raining it. Hope you feel that. Feel it again. Alright, so I just wanted to make this video, man, on Nipsey Hussle, bro. Like, it's been almost 2 weeks, 2 weeks since his passing, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to give y'all my thought process on it and everything, man. This was a powerful brethren. Like, the night that I found out, man, I went and just did some research and everything, and I was like, yo, this brother was really turning his life around. Of course, he was affiliated with different gang relations and stuff like that out there, you know, in Cali and everything, the Crenshaw area and everything. But he reminds me a lot of like Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, this brother here, Dirty Red, out there in Detroit. Man, he was doing everything, bro. You want to define gangster? Malcolm X was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X was that guy. You feel me? But then, you know, when he was locked up, Elijah Muhammad, he was writing him in jail and everything. And he was like, yo, come to Allah. You know what I mean? And now, you know, enough Afrocentric brethren and sisters got a picture of Malcolm X hanging up in their home. You know what I'm saying? So Malcolm X was a powerful brethren, man. Turned his life around. Nipsey Hussle was the same way, man. Got into this gangster stuff, gangster life, product of his environment, you know what I mean? But he started getting into knowledge, you know what I mean? And if you really watch some of his interviews and things like that on YouTube, this man was already smart, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just his environment, and that's all he saw, you know what I mean? So when dealing with Nipsey, man, it's just wild because someone with envy, you know what I'm saying? Someone that was jealous, man. That reminds me of like Cain and Abel. You know what I mean? Cain and Abel in the book of Genesis. Abel had a particular favor with the Almighty One, you know, with the Creator. And Cain was envious of it. You know what I mean? Cain was like, nah, like, I want to have that same favor, you know what I mean? That same treatment. And because they both came from the same place, they were brothers, you know, but Abel rose above. I guess I think I would have to go and read it again, but I'm pretty sure like Abel was just a good farmer or something like that. And you know, like this brother here, he pretty much got judgment from Cain because he was envious. So pretty much, Abel got slain by his own brother, his own blood brother. This reminds me also of Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu, he introduced new military tactics in South Africa. He broke traditions, much like Haile Selassie and Empress Menen being married, emperor and empress, in 1930 at the same time. That's a whole different tradition. Same thing with Shaka Zulu. You know what I'm saying? Because the old Zulu warfare was that they had long spears and they would stand at a traditional distance of many yards away. And they would just throw spears and, you know, dance and just see, you know, who won from that. Shaka Zulu was like, this is how y'all do war? He was like, nah, we need a short spear and we need to actually clash. We need to get physical with each other instead of standing so far away. So he revolutionized these things and he eventually became the king of the Zulus. You see what I'm saying? After him becoming king, you know, he was king for many years, and then his brother killed him. His half brother killed him because they was envious, man. Envious and jealousy, bruh. Like, fire blaze that emotion, fire blaze that vibration, man. Get that out of your heart, you know what I mean? Because we all got the Almighty One. We all got the source of creation. The source of this universe is inside of all of us, man. It's inside of all of us. It's just how you use your faculty, how you use your mental faculty, your spiritual faculty, your emotional faculty your mind, body, and spirit, and how alignment those things are. You see what I'm saying? And how you're moving within that alignment. Shaka Zulu, slang. You see what I'm saying? Now, Nipsey Hussle, man, this brother here, he was doing amazing works. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, of course, he was doing all this gang stuff, but when he went into Cali, man, he actually brought all this money that he made from his rapping and things like that, and he was transforming that hood, man, for blacks that live in that community, Africans that live in that community, man. And also, I want to make this point. When you look at the biblical depiction of Christ, right? Now, people say Yeshua was a man and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. All right, that's fine, but we can all vibrate in a Christ consciousness. So I'm just going to leave the gender out. Christ being a man, we're going to leave the gender out. We're going to withdraw. We're going to extract the consciousness, right? The Christ consciousness in the New Testament. You see what I'm saying? If you're telling me that this was the embodiment of the Almighty Creator that created the heavens, the earth, the seas, the waterfalls, elephants, lions, all this, zebras, giraffes, everything. This creator that created everything, right? And had the spirit of the creator within him, right? And he still got slain. He was supposedly the most righteous human being, as an example. And he still got killed. He still got crucified. In his 30s. Same thing with Nipsey. In his 30s, he got crucified in California, in Crenshaw. Nipsey Hussle got crucified. So did Malcolm X. Malcolm X got crucified. Martin Luther King got crucified. Nat Turner got hung, crucified. You see what I'm saying? All these powerful leaders and things. Patrice Lumumba, crucified. And it's a whole bunch of freedom fighters and things like that that's over there in Africa, man, that then got killed, man, because they was doing some amazing works. Medgar Evans, crucified. You know what I'm saying? So, all I'm saying is, same thing with Sebi. You know what I mean? When you're doing righteous work, you become a threat. When you're doing good deeds, and you are outwitting white supremacy, you are debunking white supremacy, you are eradicating white supremacy, you are a threat. You are now on their radar, But regardless, man can maybe take your body, but man can't take your soul. Man can't take your spirit. Your spirit is the source's property. Your spirit is God's property. And this is a fact. So we've incarnated into this physical realm, into this earthly realm, for a certain amount of time, in this form, because this form is mortal. This human form is mortal. I'm here for just a space and time. It is going to be one day when I'm not on this planet anymore, physically. Spiritually, I'm always going to be with you. Because, I mean, look, you know, I got my St. Lucia vibe on. I went down to St. Lucia, man. I met 5, 6 people that watch my YouTube videos all the way in St. Lucia. And I'm up here in Atlanta, Georgia. And they're like, yo, I watch your videos, man. Respect, bro. I'm always here with you. I've written books. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're telling me that a human being that, okay, look, because Earth is a speck in the universe. The universe is unfathomable. It is huge. It is infinite. It is a big black piece of space. It's not even a piece. It's just big black space. You know what I'm saying? And Earth, however the creator designed Earth, right? The Earth has universal laws that govern it. Those are God's laws. Now, when man puts like marijuana is illegal and blah, 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 those are human laws. But God has already put or the source, the creator, has already put laws that govern this earthly realm. If you're telling me that a Christ, right, obeyed every single universal law, every single source law that was put in this realm and still got crucified, bro, this world crazy, bro. I'm following all the rules and I'm still getting hated. Nipsey Hussle, man, I just want to say, wherever you are in the spiritual realm, man, I just want to send you peace. You know, I know you were talking about the Dr. Sebi documentary and everything, man. You was just about to meet up with police officers to help solve gang violence and things like that, and bring peace to gangs, to where, you know, where you was from, Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? Like, this brother done changed his life around, man. Got a family, everything. But I'm just making this video to say that regardless, you've been put here for a reason. Stay on your purpose. You see what I'm saying? Stay on your purpose. Regardless of human beings that's within this realm. They're experiencing this realm just like you. They have no power over you whatsoever, because they have the source within them just as you have the source within you. So continue to cultivate that source within inside of self. You see what I'm saying? And don't fear what man can do to you. Don't fear it. Don't forget the African slavery that black people went through in America. Don't forget the trauma that we went through in that slavery. Don't forget Jim Crow. Don't forget that they had a black person can drink at this water fountain, white people can drink at this water fountain. Don't forget that they used to hang you by trees. Don't forget that. Be in the present moment, but study history so you know where you're going, so it don't repeat itself. And know what you up against. I went to St. Lucia. I looked at my dollar. St. Lucia is a free country. Someone was telling me that St. Lucia is a part of the Commonwealth, and I guess that has something to do with Britain or something like that. I have to do more research. But why is there Queen Elizabeth or Queen Isabella or whatever on the front of my $100 bill of my St. Lucian dollar, when all I see is black people on the island? Why are white people on my money? You see what I'm saying? You can be in America, bruh, and you look at your money, it's white people there. White people ancestral worship. Which is fine. You should worship your ancestors. Like, you should give them homage. But just remember what country you in. And remember Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Africa for the Africans, at home and abroad. That America was built off of you. It wasn't built for you. Remember that. And you will never ascend higher than the white man in this country. He'll ensure it. He'll ensure it. If he's as savage to go and genocide a whole race of human beings, a whole race of Indians, American indigenous peoples, there's no limit to what this man will do. I won't even call him a man. What this entity will do. Nipsey Hussle, man, wherever you are in the spirit realm, man, I send you peace. I send you love, man. I send you strength. And we're still doing this work, my brother. We're still doing this work. They can't stop us. One perfect love, man. Keep doing your righteous words, regardless. Walk righteously. And remember, and you see how well Nipsey, how he walked towards the end of his life, right? All the good things he did, that's how everybody is remembering him. But if he was a wicked man, they'd be like, thank God. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he actually walked an amazing life, he will be remembered. He will be remembered. They're actually having a memorial for him this Thursday, tomorrow, in Cali, to commemorate his life. So walk a good life, and you'll always be remembered. And I pray the life that I walk, I know y'all will always remember Zaylock 23. One perfect love, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Live life. Create your life. Create your experience, man. And enjoy this time we got here, man. and use it wisely. Be wise. Create a strong legacy, something that'll last forever. Forever and forever. Blessed love. Perfect love. Rest in peace, my brethren. The work will get finished. Bless. So yes, family, I appreciate all of you all for watching the video. Look, I've been out of sea moss for a while, but I actually now have some more Barbadian sea moss in. Nipsey Hussle's mother inspired a lot of people, numerous people, to go vegan and to take up a plant-based eating livity. We don't say diet because we don't die, we live. So it's a vegan eating livity, and sea moss is definitely one of those essential superfoods that Dr. Sebi recommended. So this is now back on my website, www.mynaturalroots.org, and I am packaging them up tomorrow. Out of all the things that you can acquire in this human experience, this earth experience, this earth realm, there are two things that nothing is greater than to acquire. And that is one, wisdom. Number two would be health. Wisdom and health. I'm going to just let that marinate. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at WiseLocks. Don't forget to visit my website, www.mynaturalroots.org. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed or you learned anything throughout the course of this video. Thank you all. Orders are going to be shipped out tomorrow. I'm working orders tomorrow. And thank you all. One perfect love. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, man. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Love.